What's good, you guys? It's your boy Jeameave, and today, as some of you may have seen last week, someone actually ended up hitting my car, as well as I was actually going to my mechanic for another issue. But today is the day that we're gonna go and take care of both of those things. So why don't you go ahead and join me in this little trip and see how my car's gonna get fixed, both mechanically and exterior-wise. Let's go ahead and get it. What's up, guys? As you can see, I'm here at Westwood Auto with my guy Derek, and we're about to change some spark plugs and coil packs, aren't we?
Alright! We're gonna do like the spark plug on this BMW 2012
E92 335i.
35. Twin power turbo here.
Twin scroll. It does say twin power, but see, it's a little bit deceiving because it's not two turbos. It's actually one turbo. Remember, this is an N55 engine. So
first we have to take it out the air filter here, the cabin air filter.
Cabin air filter.
There we go.
So this is a relatively easy process for your regular do-it-yourselfer, but I'm completely inept when it comes to do-it-yourself. Part of the fact that I don't have the tools to do it, so my good guys here at Westwood Auto take it very, very, very good care of me, and I have much, much, much love for them.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Cover. Have two more bolts here. And the other one on the other side over there. So required to like disassemble a lot of more stuff before you can go actually.
A lot of BS.
Yeah.
This is your modern day BMW, people, making it more difficult for you to change your own maintenance things.
Exactly.
Very irritating. Now, obviously, this still can be done, but like I said, for those of us not mechanically inclined, you have great people like these guys that you know, get paid to do this. So.
Here you go.
See, look at this process.
Whoa!
The average customer would not want to go through this. And BMW knows that. Yeah, just throw it out.
Alright.
So let's bracket engine cover off. A good old N55. So what are we removing here now, Derek?
We're removing here is the air duct, air intake duct.
So Derek, for those who may not know what an air duct is meant for in a turbocharged vehicle, can you give them a little rundown of why it's important?
Well, air duct is always important, like in between like two engines, like, you know, natural aspirant and turbocharger. But
Very, very true.
They only run in different systems.
This is a air-to-air intercooler charge system, not air-to-water. So this ducting funnel system funnels air from basically the front of the engine as you're moving along, accelerating, things of that nature. And it's up to the intercooler, which is down here, which you may or may not be able to see. I don't think you're able to see it. But once you change, that intercooler is in charge of funneling cool air into the engine, which cool air means a happy engine, basically, especially in a turbo car.
Yes.
Cooler air is more dense, means more boost, means more fun. In simple terms, in layman terms. Like, how many pieces do you have to remove just to do something like this?
You guys want to remove this very carefully.
So great. And what is that?
that is a breather hose.
And that is important because
Important is because emission wise also too. You needed this breather hose, the excessive oil, like you know, the fume has to go back to the intake, they will suck it back again, and they will burn the second time. So we call afterburn.
okay. So basically kind of engulfs part of its own exhaust and
Right.
it's a little bit-
Part of it, yes.
I'm learning things here too. Every day you should be learning something. If you're not learning something new every day, are you really living? You're pretty much just existing at that point. But, you know, with the good and the bad, anything that happens to you, there's a lesson to be had. And it's the only thing that you have in your control with whatever happens to you is you determine how you react to it. You can't always determine what happens to you, but you can always determine how you react to what happens to you. And that's pretty much the main foundation of life. What I've learned in my years of living so far is how to deal with things that happen to you even when they're not in your control. There's a lot of things that happen when it's not here. I'm speaking wisdom here.
That's what you're gonna do, just run. Right. This will be the partial off. Still the Jeameave. What's up, Baba? Another day.
Another piece. Another plastic piece.
That we have to disassemble before we can get it to the spark plug. More plastic piece.
Unfortunate. Test, BMW. Test.
I believe you have to take it out of this cross member bar.
Yeah, to the rare ones, yes. Cylinders, what, 4, 5, and 6? So Derek, can you quickly remind the viewers more or less the kind of tools that one would need to undertake this job?
Wow. We have a several tool that you needed required to do this job.
Remember,
sure, we need a couple screws like this tool, Torx E14.
E14.
And we need another Torx E20. For its upper bar support here. Actually, E18. E18 is the correct one.
Okay.
E18. Slip it there.
So we have to remove these cross braces right here because although you can get to the first few cylinders to remove the spark plugs and coil packs, as you can see, this one in particular is blocking the furthermost cylinders. So that would have to be removed in order to get to the very back ones. Like for instance, cylinders 5 and 6. Because remember, this is an inline 6 engine. So what that means is basically it's not in a V formation, but all the cylinders aligned in a line, so it makes the engine very long. But it is naturally balanced, and which is why I love inline 6s. No counterweights and things of that nature that you need to worry about.
Oh, another piece of plastic.
Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't all melted away. I mean, I know they're engineered for this specific purpose, but still, plastic is just...
And right over here, and you see all your coil. Coil number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beneath it, and 6.
All of that. All of that work just to do this.
Yeah. And we're gonna try to pick it up one by one, the connector. First you lift it up, pull the plug out, lift it up, automatically the plug will comes out. And this, I have to remove the O2 sensor connector above it. Get an access. So lift it up. And we might actually have to take it off this bracket to get an access to it. We'll be back with that one.
Remember, you always want to be safe and sorry. Don't want to force things, break something.
That's what I call it. Ignition coil, direct ignition coil.
And that's from cylinder 6.
Number 6.
The furthermost, all the way back here.
Alright. Number 6. We gotta hold out for number 5. Then we gotta find the tool in that one.
Takes a few years, they make money, so they can afford to.
Alright.
So what tool do we have here, Derek?
This is actually another tool called Torx 2 T30. That's what this looks like, the end of the tip of it. Alright.
All these to make your life just a little bit easier.
A little bit easier. Be able to get it like get an access. Alright. Bolt off. So I have like the bracket. Get it fired out. There we go.
Cylinder
coil.
It's kind of satisfying when you hear that little.
Have another. Alright.
You lose, you're gonna be crying. I see you with it.
Alright. Now,
You take the pen
since all the coils are out, we need like spark plug tools.
Spark plug tool.
Alright.
For the most part, it'd be pretty much impossible to take out a spark plug without a tool like that, huh?
Exactly. And this is actually a special spark plug tool too. This is like the one like
Torque wrench.
it's a 18T1. So it has a more. It's not 6 torque. I'll show you from here later on. I'll pull out this spark plug here and understand. There we go. That is a spark plug.
It's looking like it's seen some pretty good use there, huh, Derek?
Exactly.
Which is why we're changing them, and hopefully my issues will go away.
Alright. That's spark plug number 1 is out.
So right now he's just pre-loosening them to make it easier when actually removing them. Just a little manpower working out the guns.
There we go.
My nephew is kind of.
Furthermost, cylinder 6, always the hardest one to get to because it's on the very, very back. Which is why you have to remove so many things just to get there, because as you can see from where it was before, it would be pretty much impossible to get to that cylinder had, you know, both the cross brace and all the air duct work still been in place. So it's a process.
It's a bit of a process. It's not a sounds like 1, 2, 3 job, but it requires a little of expertise.
It's like a little puzzle.
Yeah.
And if you kind of mess up on the puzzle, and this is your first time doing this, you want to go very, very slow, retrace your steps, because if you lose some pieces, well, that won't be ideal to say the least.
And that's spark plug number 6.
6.
But don't worry, if you guys like close in LA, we could help you out.
That's exactly. Why waste your time doing something like this when you can go to someone that gets paid to do this and get the headache off of you? Because I already know if it was me, yeah, I'd be cursing and getting irritated. I'm like, where did this piece go? I don't even have this correct tool. So I save myself the headache and come to the professionals. Essentially make my headache be their headache.
And that is number 5.
Number 5.
Pretty good.
So cylinder one looks pretty rich.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And pretty warm too. Doesn't smell like fuel though, so no indication of a leaky injector at least. So we don't need those problems.
For sure.
I've heard that they raised the prices significantly for the injectors.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they're no longer, I think they're going for, I don't remember exactly, but I think it was anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000 for a set of 6 injectors.
Yeah, I think so too. Because now these days, direct injection injector, they're actually a little bit expensive. They're using a crystal.
And they didn't used to be this expensive. They used to be relatively affordable.
Right.
And by I say relatively, I mean because injectors generally last a pretty long time.
True.
But now, when you're looking to change your injectors and you have an injector issue in an N54 and N55, now you're looking at a pretty nice.
Buy one of those things you hang it on your neck.
What things?
For the camera.
I think it might be too. I think it'd be a little bit too shaky.
Not really.
Really?
The stabilizer on it.
Not really?
Yeah. The camera, when you shake it, doesn't shake.
Because this has built-in stabilization, so.
Yeah.
That one's good actually.
Yeah, because you can't like this, you're gonna get tired.
But at least it's light. So.
But just hang it in the little vest and you can carry it over.
Makes sense. I'll have to look into
Don't
that.
take it when you go to the restroom. Because what the fuck?
We don't need those problems either.
Yeah.
So we have all 6 cylinder
Got all 6 cylinder
spark plugs out,
over there.
as well as the coil packs.
Big you eat.
So you want soda?
No, already. And that is, I don't know how many
You get
horsepower
20 bucks to Jose? You get $20 to
In the 400 plus range. I'm gonna venture off and say maybe about 330 to 340 to the wheels. Decent power. Very, very decent power. NGK,
Spark plug. Oh,
laser iridium.
this is iridium. So what a brand new looks like. The tip of it is clean, clear. Beautiful.
Nothing like these. They've seen better days. We've seen some better days.
For like a few miles there.
So 6 brand new NGKs 9522s, if I remember correctly.
Exactly.
Hey, they're so pretty. Looking all clean.
And you cannot drop spark plug, okay? Do not drop them.
Or you're gonna be in for a world of hurt. So installing spark plugs now.
put the spark plug back again to the tool.
Same exact tool you used to take them out, right?
Right. So inside over here, I have like a rubber piece that will hold the spark plug to falling it down. So when you put it, actually they hold. Alright, make sure that thing is whole.
Otherwise, you don't want a lost spark plug inside your engine bay.
Lost, or you drop them out and you bend the tip. There we go. And you are in.
And you bend the tip, and you're in for a whole bunch of misfires.
And you have to remove again. The spark plug has to replace it. Or re-gap them.
And a bunch of money. Unnecessary money that you just spent changing them in the first place, but then you made an oopsie, and then you gotta pay the mistake. So when you're tightening them, you tighten them to basically till it won't tighten no more, or?
You tie them up. They have different specs to actually to torque this thing. Rule 1, top of rule, once you feel like tight and you just have a turn more and another half a turn, and that should be good.
Okay.
Alright.
So basically, if you were to
do not over tight them.
if you over torque it, it will break them most likely, right?
Break them, and then you're having a hard time for a second time. You're serving in the car. You cannot remove them out.
Very, very difficult.
Very difficult.
Again, people, if you don't know how to do this and you make a mistake, it can be potentially very costly.
Exactly.
If not very time consuming, and everyone knows time is money, so especially if it's your daily driver and it's your only vehicle and you need a means to get to and from work and you cause a mistake which increases further downtime. It may not be directly correlated to money, but at the end of the day, it will still cost you in one way or another.
Alright. Then,
Brand new babies, and hopefully this will take care of the misfires and I can have my car back, because I don't know, I have forgotten what it's like to actually drive my car. It's been a struggle, to say the least. Being very severely limited in what I can and cannot do. It's not fun, Derek. It's not fun, I'll tell you that. So you switched from the extension to handheld. Why is that?
Well, first of all, you want to thread it in by your hand. Make sure you don't have actually the spark plug like going inside like cocking. They go straight, go in smooth, and then you put your ratchet in and you tie them up. Half turn, another half turn, and you are good. Lock and secure.
Remember, there's nothing wrong with being sure and steady.
Exactly.
This is not a race.
Always take your time, put it in. If it is, you guys planning to do this at home, you have to spend at least 2 or 3 hours time to
Ensure that there's no mistake. Whew, thank God this camera is light. I have to really consider what Kenny was talking about.
Alright, the last cylinder. Cylinder number 1.
Cylinder number 1. Where it all started. Again, remember when you're unsure of how exactly you're inserting the spark plug, nothing wrong with getting a little bit more of an organic feel and making sure that what you're doing is being done correctly.
Alright. Now all the spark plugs are in.
time to do the coil packs.
Time to insert the coil pack back together again. And today we're replacing 3 coil.
The back 3 coils, because the first 3 coils,
This is the old coil, what it looks like. We got a little bit yellowish. They've been running for a few miles. Hot, cold. And they
they've
changed
seen some
power.
better days. That's definitely for sure.
Alright. Back. They have a direction also too. That's the direction that you want to insert your coil is. The opening gap. You put it over there. You insert it. And you put the connector back. Push it all the way in. And lock it. There we go. That's replacement of your coil.
The most annoying one to reach.
Just make sure connector goes in all the way.
So there'll be no misfires.
Well,
Cylinder 5.
all the way in. Coming back the bracket. Tie around the bracket back. Alright, stick it tight. Put back again your auto sensing connector. The wire. And we're ready to insert another coil, the brand new one. Number 5 or number 4. Insert all the way in. Push all the way in and lock it in.
For some reason, my left heel is killing me, and I don't know. Abort, man down. Yeah.
Right, got all the coils in, insert.
All the spark
connector,
plugs in.
All the way in. Gap them out. They're in, they're good. And voila! That actually just, we're finished replacing the spark plug.
But the job isn't totally complete.
Not totally complete yet, but
You gotta
we
replace
did it.
Gotta return
Now we
all
have
the
to put it
plastic
back.
pieces.
Plastic pieces back together that the BMW insert.
Thank you, BMW. Not really, but
Thank you for the hard work for us to make us work harder. Now we have to install the bar back together.
Cross brace.
Wait, before we install the bar, we gotta put the plastic back.
See? Remember, all of these steps, you gotta remember.
Aha! Covering plastic on the back.
Engine cover. So remember, people, is this the most difficult job in the world? Not necessarily. But if you're not careful, what can happen due to a possible mistake is, well, can be costly at the very least. There's nothing wrong with trying to learn by yourself. Remember, no one started out a master at their craft.
Exactly.
It takes practice. But as I said before, when time is money and you don't have the time and it's not the weekend, well, I guess you just better hope and pray that your car has an issue on a Friday so you can learn on the Saturday and Sunday.
my bag.
Next piece of plastic.
Intake duct again. You will see a lot of oil, a little bit here and there. That's pretty normal for the car. I have a turbocharger.
Some low oil residue.
This is the oil residue actually you found from like the crankcase vent valve, which is from here. But you just see it from there. This is the oil residue. Oil vapor, actually.
Okay. And as you mentioned before, that is specifically made to reduce emissions.
Exactly.
So basically, older cars didn't have this, Derek. This
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
It's just not necessarily as advanced.
Not as advanced. They do.
Are you serious? Portugal and Spain tied? Wow. Some World Cup information for you guys. That's going to be an interesting group. The main airbox.
The main airbox.
Don't want any boost leaks.
Exactly.
Mini puzzle. Now it's finally looking recognizable to me.
A lot of panels. How long have you been sitting in the computer for a while too, no?
On average, depending on how long the video is, takes about 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours.
And that's not including the time to render the video, which takes about an hour to hour and a half. And then again, that's still not including the time it takes to shoot the video. It's deceivingly a lot of work. Is it hard labor? No. But is it time consuming and it takes dedication? Yes. You know, not like, again, not everyone likes to or would want to sit in front of a computer for that many hours. Some people are just, you know, more outdoorsy or want to work more with their hands with more tangible things or something of that nature, you know? So, in a somewhat similar way, I kind of do what you do on a car on a computer.
Basically, yes. You perfect it again and again and again.
Did better with editing, did better with my on-camera persona.
Alright.
Job complete? Well guys, you heard it from the man himself. As you can see, the 335i is hopefully back on the road and back in full effect as the way it should be and always should be. Not just because it's my car, but because it's my baby. One more piece actually, the air filter.
Cabin filter, put it in and job is finished.
Complete. Well guys, as you can see, the job is complete. Project Aura is back in action. Yes, I actually do have a name for my car. Its car's name is Aura. It's a girl. I treat it very well. But car, the spark plugs, and coil packs have not been replaced. As always, thank you so much to Kenny and Derek here at Westwood Auto. If you guys need any help with any automotive needs, whether it be maintenance, engine replacements, anything of that nature, anything car related, even body work, come on by to Westwood Auto in sunny Los Angeles on Barrington and Olympic. Literally right on the corner, right across from Ralph's. And they'll help you out, treat you like family, just like they treat me like family. And you'll have absolutely no issue. And once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. And thank you to viewers for watching. And like I was telling them, thank you, Derek.
Oh, you're welcome. Another day.
Another day, another job.
Another day, another job. In Westwood Auto.
Again, right on the corner of Barrington and Olympic. So with that being said, I'm gonna fire up, see what it's like, and hopefully you guys see my reaction of finally having my car drive like how I don't even remember how my car drives, to be honest. It's been so long. To me, it felt like it's been so long, but I'm excited. And when I'm happy, well, obviously my life is better when I'm happy. Anyone's life would be better when they're happy, but yeah, we're gonna go and take this bad girl out and see what she's all about, because I missed her. I had her, but I didn't have her. You know, it's one of those kind of situations. Fire her up now. Not warmed up yet, so I'm not gonna give it too many revs, but just hear this bad boy idle real quick. That was actually another 335i, if you guys heard that, but woo! Alright, Kenny. I'm out of here. Thank you so much. Love you.
Stay healthy.
And I'll see you in a couple weeks to fix the other issue. Alright, take care, Kenny. Thank you so much. Alright, Marino.
Okay, man.
I'm out of here. Alright, Derek. Thank you so much, as always. Remember, here at Westwood Auto, you're a natural. You're a natural. But guys, you guys can go ahead and see, you know, what it's like for me to finally have my car back the way I'm used to it. So let's go ahead and jump in. Well guys, I let my car warm up a little bit. Remember, always make sure your car is warmed up. And I'm at a red light, and there's nothing but a straightaway in front of me. And I'm super excited because it's gonna be the first time that, you know, what to me anyway felt like a very long time where I haven't had my car perform the way it should be performing. But as soon as this light turns green, you already know what's gonna happen. I'm so excited, can't wait. I really can't wait. Well, actually I can't really accelerate that fast because the light immediately after this is red. So, but after that light, it's clear. So you guys will be able to finally hear how exactly how my engine is supposed to sound and what it sounds like. Wow, what in the world am I looking at? But that was interesting. This person does not seem to know what they're. Okay. So straight away, light is green. And we're out of here. Felt that in the longest time. It's been too long. It's been too long since I've been able to feel my car perform like that, and there's really nothing quite like it. This is a whole bunch of fun in LA traffic. I can't complain. I'm blessed. I'm happy. My car is back to the way it should be. And you know, it's funny how something so minor can cause such a stumble in a car. It's really weird how that happens, but you know, it is what it is. I have my car back, people. Woo! Well guys, I'm almost back home. It's been a wonderful day. I got my baby back working the way it should be. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. With that said, your boy is out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And your boy is out. Have a blessed day.